3 years into the Iraq mission, public opinion in the United States seems to have turned against the conflict. People seem to have a sense that the war is going badly and is likely to get worse. Fox News correspondent and anchor Bill Hemmer is in Iraq. He's been there for several days. He is reporting tonight from Fallujah, where I'm happy to be able to talk to him. Bill, you've been there a few days. Tell us a little about what you've seen and your sense of it.
I tell you, we got here on Saturday morning at daybreak in Baghdad, and we left at midnight Saturday night out of here at Camp Fallujah. We're about 3 miles outside of the town, Britt. I did not expect to see the size and the presence of the base that we're on here. There are 20,000 U.S. Marines, a majority Marines, and soldiers after that literally fill up this aspect of the desert. The facilities are top rate. If you were to tell me that we were going to cover a war in the middle of the desert and you'd have running water and hot showers and toilets that flush and dining facilities, Britt, that would blow your mind. Buffets and choices that I did not expect coming into here. Now, I will say that for the Marines and soldiers who have to go out for a week or 2 weeks and live in these desert holes and literally put their lives on the line every time they get inside of a car or a Humvee or a 7,000-pound Army truck and drive across these roads, this is one heck of an oasis to come back to, Britt.
Well, tell me about your sense of Iraq itself, from what you can tell. The sense, as I mentioned earlier, is that things are bad and getting worse, that perhaps the mission is failing, that U.S. troops are in ever greater peril. What's your view of that from what you've seen?
I'll touch on a few things on that. First of all, with regard to morale, we did our own little survey. We've been talking to these guys and these women for 3 days now. Frankly, I'm surprised how high it is. They are well aware, Britt, about these polls back in the U.S. waning, and they're well aware that the American attention span is not that long. Having said that, they will also be very candid and tell you up front that this is not a short deal. If you expect this place to be restful and peaceful by the end of the summer, you can forget about it. Many people here talk about a 3-year to 5-year plan. Some people suggest a 5 to 7-year plan. And the top general told me last night at dinner, he said, Americans expect results, and we have to deliver them here, and it is a tall, tall order.
Bill Hemmer, grateful to you for doing this for us. Take care of yourself, my friend. Travel safely.
Sure. Will do. All right, Britt, thank you.
You bet. Next on Special Report, Belarus President Viktor